Can we talk about who a narcissist is?
While you watch me care and style my natural hair.
I know I got the strength in me, don't think that I am wrong. Keep pushing.
This narcissism or narcissistic word that has been buzzing since like Cora. I think that word became popular when um, Cora and her husband had issues. Since then, everybody has been using that word and throwing it around like it's something that just came into existence. Everybody is claiming not to be a narcissist, yet people will always advise people to put themselves first. If you go on that comment that has to do with advice, maybe someone narrating an issue or situation she's in or he's in, you will hear a lot of people advising the person. Usually these are women or girls or ladies, as the case may be. You usually hear people advising the lady in the comment, put yourself first, you know, especially when it has to do with marriage or relationship. Put your first, this word, no, even this year now the team is no good for anybody. That team alone, it's screaming narcissism. That's the truth. What is the dictionary meaning of the word narcissist? Let's take a look. As defined by Merriam-Webster, a narcissist is someone who is extremely self-centered, a person who has an exaggerated sense of self-importance. Okay, so they said it's a personality disorder. But come on, is there anybody who doesn't have a personality disorder? To one person, this personality might be a disorder. To another person, it's not an issue. Okay, let's digress a little bit. Okay, can we talk about my itchy scalp for a second? If you keep natural hair, you may also be experiencing itchy scalp. So I thought to share with you because, as you know, Queen Ideas, the innovative Queen Ideas shares. Yes. So the product you saw me just using now is what I use to minimize my itchy scalp. And this is the CEO of the products. Yes, it's called 9 Days Organics. You can check her out on Instagram. This particular one is the one I recommend, like I highly recommend.
Did you notice she's also a sports presenter with Super Sports?
And in case you would like to visit her physical store and get this kind of massage for your hair, you can check her out at 73 Agege Ogba Road, Otubo Bus Stop, Lagos, Nigeria.
So can we get back to the subject matter?
I've come to realize that, you know, nobody is perfect actually. And when we start pointing fingers at someone, calling them a narcissist, we should also remember that we have our own flaws, and perhaps narcissism is one of it. I would want to recall the parable that was cited in the Bible, where two people went to pray. One a Pharisee, the other is a tax collector. The Pharisee went to kneel down and was like telling God how he is not like the tax collector that sins. You know, he was condemning the tax collector before God. Meanwhile, the tax collector was all sober and asking God for forgiveness, acknowledging his sins and asking God for forgiveness. I would rather prefer that tax collector to the Pharisee or whomever that feels that they have a better character than another person. You will see someone who is flirting, but they are very good with people. Like they know how to relate with people. They know how they have shock absorber for any kind of behavior. So they are very good with people. When you place them in any team or whatever, they are always the most liked. Meanwhile, such a person is a cheat, and flirts and even steals, you see. But in the eyes of every other person, the person is good. They enjoy her company because she's such a team player. Yet, that other flaws that she has might be seen as a personality disorder by another person. Just stay with me. The point I'm trying to make is not to justify that narcissism is a good or something to just be taken lightly or to be ignored. But we should stop sounding like we are not a narcissist, because if you can ever feel that you're important, more important than every other person, and you feel like you should be treated better than any other person, then you're a narcissist, or you have demonstrated narcissism in that way. So, when we come to the comment section, I would like us to stop pointing fingers. Also, remember the Bible says that that before you remove a peck in someone's eyes, you should remove what? The clog in your own eyes. Meaning, you are most likely going to be worse than the person you are pointing fingers at. You understand? So that word narcissism, I don't think anyone is escaping that word, because we have all been guilty at one point or the other. Imagine when you start comparing yourself. You say you are married, for instance, and you're comparing yourself. You're asking your husband, between yourself and his mom, who does he prefer, or who does he love more? Do you not know that that is also being a narcissist, or being exhibiting narcissism traits? But when you feel like your boyfriend or whomever you are in a relationship or friendship with should give you more attention than any other person, you get, sometimes when you go for an occasion, you will see people collecting, and meanwhile some other person have not even gotten anything at all. And you that you're giving to that person, because you are in charge, you are one of the people sharing the refreshment, you are also demonstrating narcissism. So you see, every single time you throw that word and you point fingers and you think you are better in character than somebody else, I need you to also remember that you have your own flaws, for which narcissism might be one of it. So instead of condemning, can we all try to work on improving ourselves, acknowledging that yes, we have these flaws? That's even the most powerful and the most how do I put it now? That's that person who acknowledges that they have this flaw and are ready to make amends, they are ready to work on themselves. I feel that person is the best person in the house. Don't you agree? I remain Queen Ides. Please do share this video, okay? Thank you.
Everything will be